Okay, so my name is Bryn Biggs. I am a silver ambassador with Q Sciences, and I'm so happy that y'all are here. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself before we started. And so this is my lovely family. I have 3 children under the age of 7. My oldest up here in the corner doing squats weights with me. She turns 8 in just a couple of weeks. Her name is Nolan. Then I have Peyton. She is our middle child and definitely a free spirit. And our little boy, who is 2, who you might hear screaming in just a little bit because it is bedtime. He is just a firecracker. I can't tell you. And then my lovely husband. He is a football coach, and he's been doing that for almost 18 years. And so it is definitely a passion of his, and it keeps him oh so busy, especially right now. We weren't sure if we were going to have a football season, but we did, and we are. And so here we are. Things are crazy, and our life is definitely there. I work full time as a special education transition coordinator. And so I work with kids who are 14 and up on futures planning and what they want to do after they graduate high school and what that looks like. And it's just a really rewarding job, but it definitely takes up a lot of my time. And so how Q kind of fell into my life is these are all the picture perfect moments that we share on Facebook or on our social media. And these were not always the picture perfect moments that were happening inside of our house. My little girl, who's up in the corner, has some learning differences, and she was displaying a lot of anger issues. And my good friend Brooke, our husbands grew up in Panhandle, Texas together, and so they've known each other for 30 years. And so me and Brooke are kind of sisters by force, but or friends by force, but sisters by choice. And I love her dearly, and she saw just how much we were struggling. And when she came and said, I have something that I think could help y'all, I have something that I really want you to just take a look at. And it came from a place of not judgment, not anything else, just love. I couldn't help but just say, okay, like I'm desperate. I need something. I was tired of having holes in our wall. I was tired of having doors slammed. I was just tired. You know, my husband was tired. We were all just tired. And so Q entered our life. And when I got the call the first day that she was on it, I was asked if her medication had been upped by her teachers. And I said no. And I knew at that moment that we had found something that was going to work for our family. And that meant the world. And that's what hooked me in. And so I want to tell you a little bit about the company that has just changed our family's life. And maybe it will just open your eyes, and maybe it will allow something big to change in yours. Maybe you'll think of a friend that it could make a difference in their life. But I'm excited to tell you about it because, I mean, who wouldn't be excited after something like that? So we were founded in 2012, and our corporate office is in Salt Lake City, Utah. And so we have had massive growth since 2018, over 500% growth with our new little company. I say little company because we are still pretty small, and we haven't hit massive growth yet, which is a really unique, opportunity for us to join and to really just get in the trenches. And so the person who is really responsible for us having this company is this guy right down here in the corner. His name is Mr. Mark Wilson, and because my husband is a football coach, that name kind of like threw some bells to me. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He played for a team that I'm not going to mention because I'm a Packers fan, and he did not play for the Packers. And so I don't hold that against him, but that's okay. Um, but he is just the sweetest man. I had the pleasure of getting to go to an event and getting to sit next to him a couple of weeks ago, and he will just sit there and talk with you. He will ask you about your family, ask you about your children. He cares about people, and that is what drives his motivation. That's what drives him to make this company what it is. And I love that. I love that at our convention, this is either going to turn you off or it's going to bring you in. He opened with scripture. He has a firm foundation, and I am so happy to be part of a company that is rooted in something so strong like that. And so we started with one little pill called Q-Max, and we have evolved into this. All of the things that you see right here on your screen. And whenever I see that, I just see potential. I see, oh my gosh, my daughter could benefit from that. My neighbor could benefit from that. My grandma could benefit from that. My mom could benefit from that. And all those people do take our products, by the way, because I share like crazy because they work. And so one of the reasons that I feel so confident in sharing is that Mr. Mark Wilson surrounds himself with the best people. And one of those is this man down in the corner. His name is Dr. Stephen Kimberly, and he is the former senior editor of WebMD. He has over 40 years experience in the medical world, and so he knows his stuff. He knows that science is always moving, science is always growing, and we're always finding out new things, and so he's always wanting to learn. I am a natural learner. I'm always looking at staff development and personal development and things like that because I'm constantly just searching for new things. And that's how he is too. He is constantly looking for the next best thing and what can we do for our bodies that is better. And so he's always wanting to evolve our products into what's best for us. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about our products. I'm not going to talk a lot about them because we would be here for a while, but I just want to kind of give you a little bit of what they are. But I'm also going to have one of my dear friends share a little bit about the products that she really likes and how they have made such a difference in her life. And so, Lindsay, I did see you on here, so I'm going to unmute you. Maybe. Did I unmute you, Lindsay? Can you talk? No. What about now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is my dear, dear friend, Lindsay. I met her through Q Sciences, and I have quickly fallen in love with her. And so, Lindsay, could you tell us what your favorite product is and why it has been made such an impact on you?
Do I have to pick just one?
I mean, you can pick two. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to cheat a little bit and pick two lines.
Okay.
So joined in the middle of August. I joined the QFit Challenge, which is a really great challenge. And along with that came the Trim, Q Trim, which is, it helps with our weight loss. As well as the EQ shakes, which is the daily meal replacement shake. And I have found, didn't do the challenge the way that I should have. I probably could have won some decent money, but I have found some really great success with the shakes and the trim. I take the trim in the morning. Um, I, and I then intermittent fast and don't usually, I'm not even hungry actually until about 12:30 when I have my shake. I like both the chocolate and the vanilla ones. They keep me full until the end of the day when dinner comes around. And yeah, they satisfy my cravings for other sweets and such. And then I also use the Q Fuse hemp oil as well as the Q Max Premium. Um, and I have noticed just kind of general overall feeling better. I'm not as sad or as kind of down in the dumps as I used to be or even could be with COVID. And I like to refer to that like anxious feeling as creepy crawlies. And I just don't get those creepy crawly feelings quite the way that I used to. In fact, I notice when I don't take my fuse, I feel those creepy crawly feelings a little bit more. Little stressors stress me out more. So yeah, I love it.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna steal you a little bit later to share another testimony, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So she talked a little bit about some of our products, and I want to just touch real quick on our QMax Premium that she talked about. This is one of the most amazing multivitamins that I have ever taken. And this is not your Flintstone vitamin that you're going to find at Walmart. It has over 33 clinical studies done by Harvard Medical School on ADHD, bipolar disorder, autism, depression, because they saw the difference that it was making in people's lives, and they're like, what is going on? Like, what do they have? And so they wanted to do these clinical trials to see why and what people were experiencing when taking this vitamin. And so our Q Core Complete, I'm so excited. Now they come in these really convenient morning and afternoon packs. And so you can just toss them in your bag and you can take them. And so super, super excited. A family favorite for us is Q Sleep. My children take Q Sleep at night, and it has saved many a marital issues for our children to just gently fall asleep. And so Q Sleep is something that we have like 2 or 3 of in our house at all times, just to make sure, because we will not run out. So our oral sprays are great. It's one of the best ways that you can get your vitamins other than IV. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be going to the doctor and getting hooked up to an IV. So I'll take the oral sprays. And then we have some of the other products as well that the person who invited you can tell you about, because, oh my gosh, they're all just so phenomenal. And so one of our lines, Lindsay kind of alluded to, is our fitness and weight management line. And we have some of the most amazing products. Our EQ shakes are delicious. Our trim is going to help you to burn fat and gain muscle if that's what you want, or to lean or tone up. Our line is phenomenal for inflammation and helping with pain naturally. We have a focus strength that does exactly what the name says. And so if you have a hard time, if you have a desk job and you're like, oh my gosh, I just cannot sit here another minute, that is something perfect for you. And then our Q Sport drink, which is my husband's favorite. He has at least 10 of those in his desk at the field house at all times. He thinks that is the best thing since sliced bread, and he can't live without it. And so one of the things that we are going to be starting October 19th is one of our fitness challenges, and I could not be more excited. And these used to be company wide, and so it would be groups of like 900 people or 1,000 people, and they were so great. But now we get to have a more intimate setting where it is just our specific team and our customers. And so we're going to keep it around 100, 150. We're going to have accountability. We're going to have meal plans. We're going to have exercises and recipes and just all the things. We're going to have prizes. And so it's going to be a 30-day challenge, and I would love for everybody to join us in it. I'm about to show you some of the results from the last 30-day challenge, or one of the last ones. And I think you're going to just get blown away by what you're about to see. So these are some of our results from the 30-day challenges. As you can see, we have men and women, husband and wives, all the things. I am not going to lie to you and say that these people took a happy pill and they lost all the weight. Like, they put in some work, they followed the diet plan, they did the things, right? They showed up for themselves. But what helped them to do that was the accountability systems that we have in that community. And so if this is something that you are interested in, if you want to know more about it, we have a pack all set up and ready. That is me down in the corner. I lost 3 sizes. I'm super pumped about it. I'm ready for this round. Hello, let's go. Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up, and Halloween, where I'm going to steal my children's Reese's because that's what happens. Just telling it like it is. So I'm going to need something. So there's that. Okay, that's our fitness and weight loss. Ask the person because they have all the information for you. And then we can talk about the hemp, because everybody is always so curious about our full spectrum hemp, because they either fall into kind of 2 categories of not doing it, not for me, that's weed, or, oh my gosh, I love it, I need it, give it to me now, right? Let's talk about this category over here. It's not weed. It's not, right? 2 different plants. It's okay. I didn't know either. I was like, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then I took it to my daughter's doctor and I said, this is what we want to try. And she was like, give it a try. Like, at this point, just give it a try. Ours is phenomenal. The way that we make it makes it so that your body can absorb it. Most CBD oils are hemp oils. One of the first ingredients that you see is going to be an MCT oil, a coconut oil, or a hemp seed oil. And what that means is that your body isn't going to be able to absorb it, because oil and water don't mix, and our bodies are made mostly of water. And so when you look at our ingredients, ours doesn't have a carrier oil. And so our body is able to just absorb that. You're getting the best of the best. You're getting all of it. And so it's great. We have everyday use. We have roll-ons that can also be diffused throughout your house. We have one for sleep, which is my favorite. That's the one that I love, and I never go a night without it. We have topical creams, which are great for working out, aches and pains, especially, on your joints. We have Q-Fuse for pets. If your dogs or cats or parrots get excited during thunderstorms, car rides, anxious during vet visits, any of that, they have those feelings just like we do. We truly do have something for everybody. And so those are our products. Those are all the things of all the things. But I would be remiss if I did not tell you about the craziness that has just engulfed this company. And I joined Q Sciences to help my daughter. I saw an opportunity to help our family with some of the behaviors, some of the things that were happening with her. And before I knew it, I was making $750, $1,000, $1,200, $1,700. I was making more money than I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sharing this with my friends. Like, that's all I'm doing. And it's because we have a product that people want. We have something that if you drive down the street, I don't know where you're from. Well, I do know where you're from because we talked about it beforehand. But if you drive down the street, I see flags of CBD sold here. You can buy it in the gas station. PSA, don't buy your hemp in a gas station, just like you won't buy sushi in a gas station. It's just good things won't happen. So our market is huge and we have one of the best products out there. We're in 16 different countries. We're about to launch Mexico, which hello, I'm so excited about. And so to not even think or entertain the idea of getting in the hemp space is just mind-boggling to me. And so how do you market Q Science? What is Q Sciences? Well, we're a word of mouth business, right? We're social selling. Social selling is everywhere. Hey, I tried this lipstick. I really liked it. I posted a picture of me 2 days ago and I had some of those magnetic eyelashes on and I had so many messages of people like, where'd you get your eyelashes? Where'd you get your eyelashes done? Right? That's social selling. All you're doing is you're telling a story about what's working for your family. What have you enjoyed? What have you loved? And that's what I did. I told the story of my daughter. I told the story of how we just got our car note in the mail and it's a 2018 car and we paid it off 3 years early because of the freedom that we've gotten from Q Sciences. It's friends sharing with friends and connecting to other people. And so I love that. I love that it doesn't have to be spammy. It doesn't have to be any of that. It's just sharing how it has helped you and how it's helped your friends. And so what I really love is that this truly is something that you can say, hey, I have 5 to 7 hours, right? My husband works full time. I have 3 kids. I work full time. This is definitely one of those things that has fit into the nooks and crannies of my days. And so it is, you make your schedule. You get to say when, where, and how. You get the tax advantages of owning a home business. You get to earn immediate and passive income. So you get customer commissions and you get commissions from your team. So I'm going to get paid. I'm still getting paid from customers that I got over a year ago, which is crazy to me. Like I did work a year ago and I'm still getting paid on it. You get mentoring. Some of the people that I have met through this company have literally become some of my best friends. And I am forever, forever grateful for that. And they have helped me. I have grown so, so much. They have coached me and I absolutely love it. Two of the people who have been instrumental in that are Mr. Jake Spencer and his wife, Miss Sarah Spencer. And they are part of the reason that this company has had such massive growth. When I first joined Q Sciences, I got the very blessed opportunity to get to meet both of them and have a very frank conversation with them. And they said, you know, you get in where you fit in. You make it what you want it to be. And that's exactly what he did. He came in and he looked at the compensation plan that they had originally had and he said, it's not good enough. This is not what is going to make this company big. And so he tore it up and he completely restructured it. And I'm about to show you what that looks like and your mind is going to be blown. Because if you've ever been in another social selling or network marketing or whatever it is that you want to call it industry, you'll see how simple it looks. And then Miss Sarah Spencer is so passionate about wanting people to leave Q Sciences better than when they joined. And so she created something called the Financial Freedom Movement, where once you hit the rank of elite, instead of getting a car bonus, instead of fancy trips and things like that, they want to pay off your debt. They want to pay off student loans. They want to pay off your credit card debt, medical bills, your kids' daycare. they know that that is one of the things that people don't talk about. Nobody goes and is like, hey, I'm $50,000 in debt. That's just not something that people openly talk about. And they want you to talk about it. They want you to have that open conversation because they want you to get better. And it's all about bettering yourself. And I absolutely love that. And so there are 4 easy ways that you get paid in Q Sciences. You get customer commission. So whenever you sign up with Q Sciences, you get a website. When you tell a friend about our awesome multivitamin and they say, ooh, I want to order that, they're going to go to your website, they're going to order it, and you get commission back on that. You get a monthly team commission. So when you invite somebody to a call like this and they're like, holy moly, I need to get in on that, and they sign up by using your link, then you're going to get all the volume that they have, and then all the volume that they have underneath them, and so on and so on. And so you're going to get credit for all of that. You're going to get our promotional rank bonuses, which are very generous, and I'm going to show you what those look like. And then there's that financial freedom movement that I just spoke about on the last slide. And so this kind of breaks it down. This is our 1-page compensation plan. And you heard me correctly. I said 1 page. There's not 15, there's not 10, it's 1 page. And so you can see that you get anywhere from 15 to 35% commission. Some people on this call right now are actually getting 50% commission because they made a very smart business decision. And then you can see this is where our team bonuses are. What I absolutely love about this is there's no estimating, there's no guessing. These are set residual numbers. And so I am going to get my friend Lindsay back on here, and these are all just numbers to you. So I want to put a face kind of behind it. Did I unmute you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So, Lindsay, what rank are you?
I am executive.
Okay. So she's executive. That means that you have 2 business partners, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you look, you only ever need 2 business partners, right? That's
yes.
pretty awesome. Okay. So then if I keep on going over, that means that you make how much each month?
$250.
Okay. Did you hit our rank bonuses?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hit all 3 of them?
Yes.
So you
Plus
got
summer
5.
cash.
So you got 5 plus our summer cash. So you got $500 plus your 250.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And
Yes.
how long did it take you to get that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, you made $750?
Yes, ma'am.
Plus a little bit?
Yes, from commission.
From commission.
Yeah.
Well, see, and how did you do that?
Oh, well, so I really didn't know very much about Q at all, especially within 2 weeks. And so I kind of just reached out to friends that I have that I know already use CBD that might not be the greatest CBD. I also was kind of talking to them a little bit about the comp plan, but then I really just asked them to join a call just like this call. And or I plugged them into Brooke Lloyd, your friend, or I plugged them into you, Bryn, because the one thing that I've learned is that the less I say, the more I make.
That's so true. It's
So
so true. No, very cool. Okay, thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
I'm gonna put Twyla on the spot. She didn't know that she was gonna have to talk, but I'm gonna unmute her. Okay, Twyla.
Yes.
How long have you been with Q Sciences?
So I signed on 2 weeks ago today.
2 weeks ago today. Okay. What rank are you?
I am executive.
Okay. So did you got all the bonuses too then?
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to hit those?
A week.
A week. Okay. So what is your check going to be this month?
Just under $1,500 for that week. I mean, yeah, $1,500 for that week, just under $1,500.
That's crazy. So how do you, in your own words, how did that happen with you?
I mean, literally, I just, I did a post on Facebook and was like, I just started this thing. It's amazing. And if you want to hear about it, hit me up. And I had a couple of conversations with friends about how amazing the products were working for my family and just how dramatic, like how blessed we were from it. And there are some people on this call tonight that know intimately some of the things that we were dealing with one of our kids in particular, and like it's gone. So major
I'm so
behaviors
excited.
gone.
And I have no doubt that this month you will be elite, if not halfway to bronze. It's just, you're
Oh,
crazy.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So thank you.
Bronze.
Yeah.
We're going to bronze.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. So like I said, what I love about this is that these are set incomes. And because of our systems that we have, it's just so simple if you're coachable and if you're ready to just follow our systems. And so this is the second time that I'm getting to say this, so I'm super excited. So I am a silver ambassador, which means that my set pay is going to be $4,000 this month. And next month and the month after that, every month that I hit silver, it's going to be $4,000. I don't have to guess. I don't have to estimate. I can plan for that. My bonus, if I hold that rank for 2 months, which I'm going to because we are just in massive momentum, is going to be $4,000 as well. And I've earned all the previous bonuses, and they're going to start paying $300 towards any debt of our choice. They've been paying towards our house mortgage, and so I just cannot explain how just generous this compensation plan is. So we talked a little bit about our system. Whenever you sign up, we do a call within 24 to 48 hours. We goal plan, we figure out where you want to be in 90 days, and we set up your personal plan. We make sure that you are set up for success and that we're all on the same page. Maybe you don't want to make those big numbers. Maybe you don't want to make $25,000 a month. That's okay. Not everybody wants to do that, and not everybody can because they work full time and they love their job. Maybe you just need to make $750 a month. Okay, well, let's sit down and let's make a plan and let's figure out how to get you there. Maybe 250 is great for you. Let's figure out how to get you there. Maybe 1700 is great for you. Let's figure out how to get you there. We're going to set up a plan that is specific to you. And so there are 2 different ways that you can support the friend that invited you on this call. You can either become a preferred customer, which is great. It's $10 a year. You get the best pricing. You get your product shipped right to your house. You get online chat help. And you get the opportunity to win Q Rewards points, which helps to win, or not win, but earn money towards extra products. Or you can say, oh my gosh, I would be crazy if I did not jump in to this opportunity, and you can own your business for $39.95. That gets you your website, that gets you our amazing back office full of all the resources, that get you training, that get you mentoring, that gets you our plans. It gets you so much and everything that our preferred customers have. And some of the people on this call right now may have the opportunity to waive that fee for you. And so that's something that you want to get with them about, because that is going to only be good through tomorrow at midnight. And so if this is something that you want to jump on, they have limited spots where they can waive that fee. And so message them. And so really, this is kind of the end of the presentation. You really fall into three categories, A, B, or C. C is, I really enjoy this presentation, but this really isn't for me. That's totally okay. But like I said at the beginning, maybe you know your friend Sally who is struggling with sleep, or who is struggling and fighting, the baby blues, or fighting just those creepy crawly feelings, like Lindsay said. Connect them to the person who invited you to this. That would be great. That would really help them out. B is, I really like what I heard, but I have a lot of questions. It's okay. I had questions too. Brooke had to come to me 3 different times, and I had lots and lots of questions. Guess what? The person who invited you to this call is going to be messaging you right afterwards or tomorrow. Don't make it awkward. They are simply doing their due diligence to make sure that all of your questions are answered. And so when they message you and say, hey, what did you think? Just answer them. Just tell them what you thought. Tell them, what category you fall into. And A is, oh my gosh, I am so ready. Like, I need to get on a call with you right away, or I need to, let's go right now. And so I hope that y'all have enjoyed this call. I hope that it has answered some of y'all's questions. And I really appreciate y'all taking time on your Sunday night. I'm actually going to stop the recording